gone quiet. We might be live now, I'm not quite sure.
This might be the moment. This might be the moment.
Two shows in
It's
one night. Wow.
yeah. Two
Yes,
shows
we
in
are.
one
We are.
night. We're live?
Okay, so
Okay.
we are live. Hello and welcome to the ESK8 UK live show with our good friend Nether and as always Silent Sickly. How you doing, Nether?
I'm doing fine, James. How are you doing? I'm hot. I know that part.
Hey, okay, thanks for asking. And it is hot in the UK for once as well. So much so we got fires on lots of the hills, sort of grass fires,
Oh,
mountain fires happening. Yeah.
okay.
Um, doing our best with that. I can see you're shading rather than rain umbrellaing.
Yeah, I'm trying to block this sun, man. It's crazy. Crazy hot.
Mm.
There you go.
So
That
you think,
doesn't look too bad.
yeah, that's all good. So I understand you've got another show tonight later on, a comedy show. Is that right, Nathan?
Yes. I've been doing some stand-up comedy lately and some poetry and just going around the city trying to establish my name a little bit more. Trying to find a good angle here that I'm happy with. Um, but yeah, just doing some stand up comedy and poetry.
Do you
And
enjoying it? Is it nerve wracking?
you know what? So to be quite honest, or transparent, I like to use the word transparent. Um, I have been doing comedy all my life privately for family and friends, being the class clown basically. And then finally I was at an event like a week or two ago and had the opportunity to step on a professional mic with other professionals and do it in front of the world. And the guy that was hosting and promoting the show said, "Hey, you want to go on?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." He said, "10 seconds, you're on. 9, 8, 7, 6." And boom, that was it. I was on. Yo, what's up, Alan? There goes my guy, Alan Powell. Yo, Alan. So yeah,
Just
so
on that show?
yep, I just went on, and that was the first time that I did it professionally in front of the world. But I've been doing it in jail for years and the family for years, and my mother always wanted me to do it. So since she passed away, I kept telling myself I want to honor her memory and take this leap of faith and get on a mic and see if I can make everybody laugh as much as I used to make her laugh. And so that's what I'm doing. That's what
Fair,
and
fair play.
I'm the as far as I know, I'm the first person to do it with an electric skateboard. I'm the first electric skateboard comedian.
So you've actually got a skateboard in your act, is that right, Nether?
Yes, yes. I ride up on stage. I ride off the stage. I do a little comments here and there about it. But yeah, I try
Okay,
and
yeah.
incorporate it. I try to
Oh, well,
incorporate it into my show.
yeah, I like that angle. Obviously, with the show tonight, that's great.
Yeah, I'm doing everything I can to promote Eastgate. Like this. We were just talking before the show how is it is or is it ain't a dying sport, or what can we do to keep it alive? So I figured this would be a cool way to keep doing promoting about our sport in a non-traditional way. And you'd be
Yeah,
surprised. Nobody's ever heard of Eastgate. I know we know
mm.
all about it, but everybody else is
yeah,
like, wow.
yeah. You'd have thought the whole world knew by now, but it's such a good thing and so cool, you know.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
wonder if we are destined to be the niche, you know, like skateboarding in general has its ebbs and flows, isn't it? You know, and
Yeah.
e-skate is possibly even more niche, as I say. But as
You
long as
know,
we're enjoying and having fun, you know, that's all that matters.
Carrie Judd, right? The guy that did the movie.
Hmm.
Yeah. Carrie
Yeah,
Judd
the
is a real
long
good friend of
distance
mine.
riding one. Yeah.
Right. So he's been a good friend of mine, a mentor in this industry for years now. And
Later.
he used to have this saying about me how I'm a niche inside of a niche inside of a niche,
Yeah.
because I'm really doing some interesting things in this little niche market of ours. So yeah, he would say, you're a niche inside of a niche inside of a niche. You're like one of those Russian dolls. You just keep peeling
Yeah.
back a layer, and there's a whole new layer, but it's the same as the layer that was on the outer side. It's just even smaller now. So
Mm.
shout out to Carrie Judd for introducing me to my inner nicheness, nicheness,
Yeah, yeah,
my
we
niche,
hear.
my nichemity.
Uh, have you spoken to Carrie lately? Do you know, has he got any big challenges lined up or just enjoying riding for fun these days?
Just enjoying life, and he's just been enjoying life in general, doing a lot of recording. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, he's just been doing a lot of film and you know projects lately.
Cool. And
Yeah.
was it last weekend you were at the TEF one?
Yes. Now there is an exciting subject. So last Saturday, I was in Jersey at the Millville Motorsport Raceway,
Mm-hmm.
and I raced ESK8. I raced against the best of the best in the world. Morgan, I think Morgan was there and actually uh, got into a horrible little accident. Had to go to the hospital for a minute to get checked out.
Oh no. But
Yeah,
all okay with Trust? Came back in
yeah,
one piece?
yep. Came back, came back about an hour later. Just was sore. I think his board cut out. So he had experienced a weird cutout, and
Mm.
the board just threw him. And since he wasn't nowhere near ready or expecting it, he had like a really bad tumble, uh, rolling over and over. But yeah, he came out at the end of the day. He came out fine, nothing broken,
Good, good.
just a little more bruised and battered
But
than
obviously,
anyone would like.
a top level racer to be there, so that was the standard was very high then.
Yeah, but I tell you this, the track is about a little bit over 1 mile long. It's like a mile point 14 or so
Mm-hmm.
for the whole length of the track. And
Mm-hmm.
it is a phenomenal track. I've raced at Apex Speedway. I've raced at Willow Springs Speedway. Of course,
Yeah.
whatever, I've raced a couple of years at Eastgate Con at the pop-up tracks that we would do in the parking
Mm-hmm.
lot. But as far as like a real race track, that go-kart track at Millville was phenomenal. Like I really love the layout. Um, there's only two, I think, hairpin turns, and the rest of it feels very straight. If
Mm.
you can navigate through the chicanes,
Mm.
it's a very fast track. So
Yeah.
um now I,
And a
go ahead.
a good surface never, really smooth surface. And
Very smooth surface.
yeah.
Not a lot of tar snakes, on the ground. Not a lot of
Mm.
seams that was breaking it up. There was a couple, but nothing that was too bad. And again, just a very quick layout. Um, a nice uphill swoop. Um, and the final there's
Thank you,
a there's
Suki.
a long stretch right before the final straightaway. Yeah, thank you, Suki. There's a long stretch right before the final straightaway that's also straight, but then you got to make a right turn to get onto the final straightaway, and it feels a lot. It feels like the angle of that turn is a lot deeper than it is, but
Mm.
it's not. So you can really, full throttle your way through that last turn and full throttle your way through the main straightaway. However, the spot where Morgan crashed, we got to be ready for that because that is the one of the two hairpin turns where you really got to slow down and make that turn. And I have a top speed of about 50 miles an hour. I don't know what that is in
Hmm.
kilometers, but I have a top speed of about 50 miles per hour. I was only doing 38 miles per hour on that racetrack, partially because it was my first time back racing since my accident, and I broke my thumb out Willow Springs, so I was suffering a little bit from fear of falling,
Hmm.
and then
Yeah.
also my I didn't have my team with me. I was out there pretty much solo. I didn't have Alan Powell was not there, and I wished he was. Anthony Silva was not there. Thomas Oliphant was not there. Uh, so I was flying solo.
Hmm.
I didn't have my girl
I
Tori
didn't know.
Cook, my main, yeah, my little moral support Tori. Wish you would have been there, Tori, but she wasn't there, so I didn't have my team with me, and so I was a little cautious, a little bit more cautious, a little bit more slower than normal. And then tuning the board. Oh my God. I had just got my board back on August 6th. So I got the board back about like maybe 3 or 4 days before the race.
Hmm.
Um, so I had zero time to prepare and practice. Like zero. I was out there. So I did good. You know what I mean? I didn't crash. I didn't crash into anybody. Didn't fall. Didn't break the board. And I had a good time. The most importantly thing. I wish I was there too. Needed sponsors willing to fly me places. You know what, Alan? I'm working on that, man. I am really working on that. For a couple of the top racers, and I've been told I shouldn't say too much, but yeah, I got a couple of people that are what's up, brother? Good to see you again. I got a couple of people that are a couple of things I'm working on, trying to get us some money in this area so I can fly people around so we can race professionally and have fun while we're here doing what we love to do, e-skate.
Hmm. Yeah, that's a dream, isn't it? Sort of flying around
Yes.
the country doing what you enjoy.
Yeah. Josh Robinson was there, speed wobbles. He was doing really good until he did what he does best, wobbled and fall. you know. But he was doing really well. My money was on him to win the whole thing because he won last year, and so
Okay.
yeah, he's slightly familiar with the track, and the layout of the track is just really nice, man.
Yeah, you
I,
enjoyed
I
this
re-
track. I can tell never.
yeah, I'm going back. I am definitely going back. I'm going to hold my own like sessions or something. It doesn't cost too much to rent the track, so I'm just going to get some money
Okay.
together and rent the track for the day and
Be good to like
go
have a
out there.
testing day for
Yeah.
everyone, I guess, isn't it?
Yep. Yep.
And how about the winners? What boards were they riding? 'Cause it sounds like a fast sort of track, isn't it? Not so
Yeah.
twisted.
The Stooge. It was three Stooge boards that won first, second, and third. I think it was it might have been two guys from NC Skate, and I can't remember. I know his face, but I can't picture the guy that won the top. But he had a lot to do with the with helping the event in general. Hey, what's up, Craig? Just seeing Craig say what's up, Craig Taylor.
Yeah,
But yeah, so it was a great time, man. It's a great track.
good.
Um, it's
Nice to
called
get
Thunderbolt.
together with
Yeah,
like-minded people, isn't it?
the track is called Thunderbolt and Lightning, and one of the reasons why is because there's always thunderbolts and lightning at these events. At this event, storms just roll through right off the shore. It's not too far from the coastline, so there's always
Wow.
about a 30-minute major storm that comes through, and you can just see it out over the horizon coming off the ocean, and then after about a half hour, it's gone, and it's like it was never there. But for 30 minutes,
Well,
you feel like the Wizard of Oz.
that's ideal to host an electric event, isn't it? Nice wet, windy spot.
Yeah,
Oh man. All the vehicles held up okay though? No
the
mechanicals or
vehicles
mal.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah. The tents was flying around, and that's
Ah,
always
yeah.
a problem. Everybody had to anchor their tents real quick, you know. My finishing position was I came in eighth place.
Oh, fair play.
Uh,
Well,
yeah. If I had been able to fully race at my max, I probably would have came in probably sixth or fifth, maybe fourth. Um, a very strong fourth I could have attained that. I could have placed fourth, but like I said, at 38 miles an hour, I just wasn't putting up my best performance. So,
mhm.
but no worries, you know. It's I know it was just again, it was my first time being back on the boards and racing since my accident. So the fact that I was able to get out there at all
Yeah,
was great, you know.
yeah. And
And
it felt good being back on the racetrack and enjoying it.
definitely. Yeah. Totally. I felt home. I was at home. It felt great.
So did
Felt great.
all.
And next year, watch out because I'm going to practice all year long. I'm going to get on that track at least 3 or 4 times, I hope, before the next
Yeah,
event. So I'm
yeah.
about to have the home court advantage.
Yeah, you'd be very familiar with it then, wouldn't it? So,
Hmm.
saw you doing some training in the wet weather out there. You were kind of doing it Rocky style at one point, weren't you? The push-ups in the rain, I think. Saw a little
Oh, you
video.
saw that?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
fair play. He's putting the work in.
yes. Yeah, I take training very seriously, you know, and
Oh,
I try and get it in no matter what the weather condition is because you never know what weather conditions you're going to be competing in. So,
exactly. Yeah, we can't make excuses. We just got to do it, haven't we?
yeah, just do it, just like Nike.
Just do it. Yeah, yeah. And it's the same for everyone, isn't it? Everyone's on the same track. Oh,
So you
wicked.
got you got an event coming up, right?
No, we had ours back about a month ago, the big off-road event. It was
Oh,
fun getting
okay.
everyone together, yeah. And then I went to watch the gravity mountain boarding just a couple of weeks back, and that was awesome. At that there bugs boarding, seeing the guys doing muck twists and back somersaults and rodeos and all kinds of craziness. It was quite a thrill. We've had such good weather in the UK this year for the events, but it's been too hot if anything. I heard you mentioning the tent and the wind earlier, and we were like being in them shading as you have been in the umbrella, you know. It's been the best
Uh-huh.
summer I can remember for decades, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what?
So
Speaking of umbrellas, I had a chance to interview Shira Sharp. She's a EUC rider that had a
okay,
bad accident. Yeah, she had a bad accident. She's out of Canada. She had a bad accident about 3 years ago, and I finally got to sit down and talk with her for a few minutes and do a little interview. So I got to finish editing that, but it was a good
okay.
interview and a good time talking with her. So look forward to that interview coming soon. And we're
Yeah,
basically
looking.
just talking about that.
That'd be
You were
cool,
saying?
man. Good. Oh, I was just gonna
Okay.
say, looking forward to PV with Oz PV. It's next week, I believe, for them next weekend, so we can all keep an eye out for that as well.
Yeah. I wish I
The
could
event.
make it to Australia.
Mm,
That's definitely on my bucket list.
how it goes. Yeah, the batteries to sag first. Yeah, that's always it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
those
power with those lipos. I'm a lipo fan as well. No, not everyone feels a love for lipos, but yeah, I'm a lipo rider with the
yeah.
BMS to take any of the guesswork out of it. Hooked up.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah,
good.
a lot of big wheels. A lot of big wheels
Hmm.
racing those 10-inch
The one,
go-kart wheels on the skateboards.
yeah, I saw that. They've been coming on strong, haven't they? Lots of grip.
Yeah, they won. They did their thing. I'm
They, they,
proud of
they
them.
yeah, they showed what they can do, didn't they? You know, and It's the game of cat and mouse now.
Yeah.
Millimeters and inches. Awesome. Well, I'm glad all's going well, Nether. It's been great chatting with you as always. And we know you've got to get on to your next show, and maybe you can share one or two jokes with us when you're next on the show. Yeah.
Yes, I hope so. That would be fun.
Cool.
Yeah, I didn't realize that it was getting that late. Yep.
Mhm. I think we're
How you
about to be
feel?
gone, haven't you?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, if anybody got any last questions or anything, I'm here for a couple of
mhm.
seconds. I got about
Yeah.
10 minutes left.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, we've got a little ride going on tomorrow in my locality, but we've had all these problems with grass fires and on the mountains and such like. So
Okay.
it's been against us a bit. I think Suki's needing to get off by the looks of it as well.
Yeah. Right.
Uh,
Well, that's
so
fine.
we'll
Yeah,
leave. We'll,
I was just saying, I got a ride tonight as well. After the comedy show, I got a nice uh, group ride. So yeah,
oh, have
busy
you?
day.
Oh, that's
Busy
cool.
day.
That's
Yeah.
that's brilliant, isn't it? Two shows and a ride. Very eventful.
2 shows in a ride. You can't beat that. 2 shows
No,
in a
that's
ride.
as good as it
Yep.
gets. Take it easy
Yep.
and never. Thanks everyone for coming in the comments. And peace out.
Peace out, everyone. Thank you. Ape Eastgate at full send. I started to
Yeah,
feel just how much grip those go-kart tires have.
yeah.
It's not an immediate bite and turns. It feels
Oh,
soft and solid. The more you dig into the turn, it's confidence. Oh, okay.
mm. Yeah, that's
Okay.
good. Sounds good there, doesn't it? We'll all have
Yeah.
to go on the go karts, give them a whirl.
Has Alan been on the
Take,
show yet?
I
Ape
don't
Eastgate, Alan?
recall.
Oh, we got
No,
to get
not
him
that I
on.
recall. For sure.
Alan, you got to come on.
Suki, have a
Definitely.
chat with Alan, sign him up, and we'll be chatting next week, I'm sure.
Yep.
Take it easy, everyone. All the best.